Welcome everybody to our first video episode for TalkingWithHeroes.com for 2015, actually in about 3 years. We're here at the Face of America, the 2015 Face of America event organized by WorldTeamSports.org, and this is the first in a series of what may be as many as 15, 20 video episodes. It's an amazing event, but rather than me tell you about it, I've got a gentleman standing here next to me, Richard Rhinehart. He's the Director of Communications. And first of all, Richard, thank you for inviting us to participate here. And tell people watching a little bit about what's going to happen here over the next 2 or 3 days.
Over the next 2 to 3 days, we have a 110-mile bike ride that is 2 days. It's from the Pentagon here in Arlington, Virginia, all the way to Frederick, Maryland tomorrow, and then the next day from Frederick up to the historic battlefields of Gettysburg.
Okay, and then here today, what, people are registering? You got some tables set up?
Yeah, here in Arlington at the host hotel today, we have our registration is open. Lots of people are coming and checking in. They're sort of checking out. We have an expo here each year, and this year we have quite a few member organizations of the R4Alliance, which we're a member of here.
Okay, and then we're going to be bringing you back later when we bring the whole R4Alliance group together. Okay, so then tonight there's a banquet?
Yes, this evening we have the annual Face of America banquet, and at the banquet we'll have a special guest speaker, William Spanky Gibson, who is a Marine, and we also have the wonderful and talented American Bombshells from New York. We'll be providing the musical entertainment tonight. And then we just also are premiering our brand new World Team Sports video. Then of course there's food. So a lot of people come just for the food.
Absolutely. And a little later we're going to do a special video episode with the American Bombshells, which we're going to broadcast audio live for people who might want to listen to it sooner on Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Now what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow everybody gets up really early in the morning, about 0500 or thereabouts, 0400 if they're sort of slow getting up. And then they all come over and there's sort of a continental breakfast set out. People get their bikes together, they load their luggage up on the bus or not the bus, but the truck, Penske truck going up to Frederick, and then they get on their bikes and pretty soon they're all off for the day.
And that'll be right here in the hotel?
Yeah, everything's staged outside, okay. But yeah, they sort of, in the morning when you get up, you'll see there's a huge crowd milling about, eating, getting their stuff together, loading up trucks, moving their bikes out. It's quite the experience.
Absolutely. And then so we're gonna be filming tomorrow as the ride leaves, and then we're gonna be following you afterwards.
Yes.
So we'll stop somewhere along the way and film them again, and then we have another event we're gonna do Saturday night, right?
Yes, there's a Wounded Warrior group that, we put on a dinner for our injured veterans each year in Frederick, and it's sort of like a mini version of the banquet. And then another day of food is on Sunday, that we have a big lunch in Gettysburg that a lot of the local community gets involved with, and they have the best dessert table I've ever seen anywhere in the world.
And then we're going to be following you Sunday also,
yes.
When you're going to be stopping at an overpass, and we're going to be with you filming?
Yeah, there's a place called the Loys Station Bridge. It's a historic covered bridge north of Frederick, and it's a quite scenic, idyllic sort of spot with a creek running through there, big trees, and a covered bridge. And so it's really sort of a neat place to go to.
Okay, and then we're going to do a closing segment, which will also be live over the internet. And we've got a number of teams that say they're going to be there.
Yes.
But today we're going to have later, there's 2 teams I've talked to, 60, 65 members, right, another with 40, another with 12. So folks, I mean, this is just great.
Yeah, no, this is wonderful to have your talk show here, your program. And hopefully we can do this every year and sort of cover this event as it continues to grow.
Absolutely. Well, I'm honored that we could be here. I'm excited to be here just to be here. You know, it's
Oh,
just like
excellent.
okay. All right. Well, we're going to have you back in a little while with
Yep.
some of your World Team Sports team, right?
Yeah, I'll see who I can get.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be talking to you again real soon.
All right, thanks.
Okay. So, folks, you're hearing this. This is our first video here from the 2015 Face of America Ride. And here's what we'd like to ask you to do. We're going to get this up as fast as possible. The fact that you're watching it right now, please share this with as many people as you can on your YouTube page, your social networking pages, and get the word out. And now you know there's more coming from the 2015 Face of America Ride. And I am Bob Calvert, your host, behind the camera. If you can come up here real quick, Andy. Okay, this is Andy LaPointe. Andy has 2 talk shows that we're promoting on Talking with Heroes now. Just real quick, tell a little bit about yourself.
We have the Lifestyle and Entrepreneur Show on Tuesday, as well as the Health and Wellness Show on Thursday. In addition to that, my son Ryan is here, also taking some photos of the event. So we're looking forward to sharing all the videos of the event, as well as all the photos online and across social media.
Absolutely. And when I need help hosting our Thursday night audio program, Andy's right there. He's helping out. He's also the owner of TraverseBayFarms.com. Ryan, can you come up here real quick, please, before we close this? This is Ryan. He's Ryan LaPointe. He's a junior in high school. Tell a little bit about yourself.
I am currently Eagle Scout in my Boy Scout troop. I also like to volunteer for multiple different organizations, and this happens to be one of them. Also the photographer for this event for Talking with Heroes, and I'm very happy to be here.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Ryan, very much. So you see, folks, this is exciting. There's a lot more coming. Get the word out about this program. Thank you very much. And I never like to close a program without saying to all of our men and women who are serving, thank you for your service to our country, to your families, to all of our veterans and your families, and to those who are in harm's way anywhere around the world. Be safe. Stay alert. God bless you. God bless America. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the TalkingWithHeroes.com talk show program and our news site, thankyoufforyourservice.us. And just a little while ago, we had a video that you probably watched already from the 2015 Face of America Ride, organized by WorldTeamSports.org. And we're here with some of the team from World Team Sports. And I'm going to introduce again Richard Rhinehart, Director of Communications, and he's going to introduce the people that are with us.
Yeah, I'm Richard Rhinehart. I'm Director of Communications with World Team Sports. On my right here is Sarah Bell, who is our Director of Advancement. And on my left is Lon Dolber. And Lon is one of our top board members. He's done lots of events with us, and his team is the #1 fundraising team for this year's Face of America Ride.
Sarah, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself first and how you got involved with World Team Sports?
I got involved in World Team Sports when I volunteered for the Adventure Team Challenge in Colorado in 2013. I volunteered a little bit more of my time, and I convinced them that I would be a great staff member, and so they hired me in August of last year to direct their fundraising activities and to keep them going as an organization year after year, long term.
What was it about World Team Sports that got you excited that you wanted to be involved with it?
I just was astounded by the event itself in Colorado. It was just amazing to watch people who were disabled be able to push beyond their boundaries and go further and do things that any human being can do. And it was inspiring, so I wanted to stick with it. I've been in fundraising for over 25 years, and this is just feeds my soul. I like to be involved with nonprofits and help people. That's my goal.
That's great. Well, thank you for that you are involved. I'm sure they really appreciate you very much.
My pleasure, too.
I'm going to switch around here. Okay, and are we okay? Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hi, I'm Lon Dolber. I'm a board member of World Team Sports and the Chief Executive Officer of American Portfolios.
Okay, and what motivated you to get involved with World Team Sports?
Jim Benson. Jim was at one of my conferences in 2007, and he asked me how would I like to climb the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. I said, why would I want to climb Kilimanjaro? And he told me the story about how 25 years previous he had taken a group to the top of Kilimanjaro. 7 did not make it, and he promised he would take them back, and he was going back. And he asked me if I would like to be on the team. So that's how I started. And since then, I've been involved in, this is my 9th Face of America. I've done 7 adventure team challenges, 3 kayak challenges. Jim has that effect on you. When he asks you to do something, you do it. And I've done it 22 times.
Wow. And so you actually go on each of the rides, each of the events yourself?
Yeah, in actuality, I have. I've been personally on 22 of the events, starting with the Kilimanjaro climb. And this is the 9th Face of America, and I've ridden in every one of them.
So, and Face of America is also a fundraiser, right? I understand that you are the top fundraiser for this team?
For this year, our team raised, I think, about $142,000. We have about 61 riders, and our company is a sponsor of the ride, but the fundraising was done by the 61 riders. They collectively raised $142,000 individually.
And what's the name of your team?
Team American Portfolios.
That's what I thought. So are we going to get to meet some of these other team members later?
Yes, and you'll know them on the ride because they stick eagles on their helmets. See, after a while, everybody's jerseys, you can't recognize anybody on the ride, but with these eagles on their helmets, you know it's Team American Portfolios when you see that eagle.
Well, that's great as an owner of a corporation in America that you have devoted so much of your time and effort to do this.
Well, corporate social responsibility is very important to me, CSR, and I've talked to other corporations, particularly Wall Street firms, about the need to be good citizens in your community. And Jim gave me the opportunity to get involved with the World Team, and I've been doing it since 2007.
Right. Well, thank you very much for what you're doing. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Richard, now you have some other team members. Maybe you want to mention a little bit about them, maybe Van?
Yes, well, we also have around here somewhere is Van Brinson, who is our CEO and president. And Van promised to be here, but he's not here at the moment, of course. He's busy, yes. Yeah. But Van has been around. He's done quite a few Face of America rides. He rode our Sea to Shining Sea in 2010. And he's sort of organized all of our events basically since then. And so he's an absolute integral part to our organization and also keeps people like Sarah and myself in line.
We also have some volunteers as well. Without our volunteers, I don't think we'd be able to pull off these events. Some of our volunteers are people who are the marshals on the ride. They're people who stuffed goodie bags, people who come in. And then we have a couple of lead volunteers, Don Langley, who completed all of the hotel reservations, Chelsea Hall, who did all of the bike rentals, Steph Lavalley, who helped me with flights, Leslie Gardner as well. And then, of course, the person who really kind of keeps us going all together is Jim Benson's assistant, Patricia Haley. She just does things that need to be done, and without her and that team of people, we wouldn't be able to do this. And here's a volunteer right here. It's Glen.
Hey, how you doing?
I love your shirt, sir.
Thank you.
We talked earlier. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about yourself.
My name is Cowboy Glenn. I've been a rider with World Team Sports for 5 years. I am a disabled veteran. And by looking at me, you wouldn't be able to tell that I'm a disabled vet, but I am.
Okay. When did you serve?
1980 through 1993.
Okay. And how'd you get involved with World Team Sports from there?
A friend of mine recommended me to the organization. I'm a former professional cowboy, hence the name Cowboy Glenn.
Okay.
And I did bike rides, long-distance bike rides, and running afterward to keep in shape for the rodeos in general. So after that, I had to find something else to do, and a friend of mine recommended the bike riding with World Team Sports.
I'm going to move my hand here so people can see your T-shirt.
Sure.
It's a really nice T-shirt.
Thanks.
So I understand you're all the top fundraising team here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How'd you all do that? Just a lot of calling people, or?
Contacting a lot of friends, donations, different organizations, and in line with his company, and makes it easy.
Great. So are we going to be talking to some more of your team later, you think? Or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Richard, anything you want to add, or either one of you?
Basically, just follow us online. WorldTeamSports.org is our website. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have YouTube, we have Flickr, all these different social media websites you can find out about our events, and our people who participate.
And the first place all these videos are going to be going is your YouTube page. Do you happen to remember the whole YouTube page address, or just go to worldteamsports.org?
Yeah, go to worldteamsports.org, and we have links at the top of the page to all of our social media, including YouTube.
Okay. The neat thing about that is, like, we have a YouTube page also with all our trips to Iraq and Afghanistan. And as soon as those videos appear on your YouTube page, I can click favorites on them, and they're on mine. So we want everybody to do the same thing that's on YouTube, right? And then from there, share on their social networking pages.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, great. Now we're going to hear from you again when we talk to the R4Alliance.
Yes, I'll be one more time.
Great. Anything you want to say to shout-outs to the troops before we close?
Just want to say, when you are thinking about recreational activities, outdoor activities that are inclusive, including persons with and without disabilities, think about World Team Sports, and also look at the R4Alliance too.
Any shout-outs to the troops?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out to my son. He's actually over in Iraq right now serving. I think that's an honor to have somebody following in my footsteps doing the same thing.
Absolutely. Well, thank you to your son for his service and his unit that's in Iraq too.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Can I give a shout-out to the troops before we close?
Go World Team Sports, and thank all the troops for their service.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll see you back here in a little bit, Richard.
All right.
Once again, folks, another episode from the 2015 Face of America Ride, organized by WorldTeamSports.org, on TalkingWithHeroes.com, and also on AmeriStreamLive.com/TalkingWithHeroes. It's our new video and audio channel, thanks to Perry Mano, the owner. So we'll be back with more from the 2015 Face of America Ride. Welcome everybody to another episode of the TalkingWithHeroes.com talk show program, our new site, thankyouforyourservice.us. And this is another episode here, broadcasting from the 2015 Face of America Ride, organized by WorldTeamSports.org. And you've all heard from Richard, you've heard from some of the other team on World Team Sports. World Team Sports is one of over 50 member organizations, military support groups, many led by veterans, military families, who are part of the R4Alliance. It's letter R, number 4, alliance.org. And we have some of the other organizations here with us. And what I'm going to do first is introduce you to Chuck Steele. Chuck, tell a little bit about yourself and R4Alliance.
Name's Chuck Steele. I'm the executive director of the organization. I came on board about 18 months ago. I'm thrilled and excited about where we're going with this organization. It's a group of programs of excellence who are collaborating to find better research techniques, to better find education, to build standards of excellence, and also to find some economic viability for the programs as we move forward. I think it's most important that you don't put the spotlight on us, but you put the spotlight on our organizations. So I'd like to pass this over to Bert Gillette, who is our Director of Outreach.
Hi, I'm Bert Gillette, Director of Programs and Outreach for R4Alliance. And real excited. This is our first opportunity to get several of our members together showing solidarity at another members event. And as Chuck was saying, we're here to collaborate, to pull together, pull our resources, leverage our combined knowledge and experience to better each other's programs and set some standards in this industry, and also provide a really excellent continuum of care for those we serve. So we have 5-6 members of the Alliance here present, and I'd just like to introduce over here Carolyn with Wounded Warriors in Action, and have her tell you just a little bit about her program.
Hey there, everybody. My name is Carolyn Crissman. I'm the Director of Initiatives with Wounded Warriors in Action Foundation. We are a foundation that takes combat wounded Purple Heart recipients out on hunting and fishing events, usually over the course of 3 to 4 days, and we try to make them come out in small groups with a mentor so that they can achieve some semblance of healing and peace as they participate in our events. We are really excited to be a member of R4Alliance. We've just joined within the last 6 months, and we're looking forward to being a part of the collaboration and learning from their evaluations and getting feedback so that we can improve our programs for our heroes. I'd just like to take a second to shout out to the members of our military, those here at home and those deployed. We really appreciate your service, and we really, really appreciate your sacrifice.
Hi, my name is Nazanin Yousefnejad, and I'm the Communications and Outreach Program Coordinator for Team River Runner. And Team River Runner is a nonprofit organization. We promote health and healing through paddle sports for our wounded and disabled veterans. We have 47 chapters across the United States in 29 different states, and we like to take people out. We have them learn basic skills in the pool, and we also take them out on rivers and really try to help the healing process through kayaking.
Could you share a little bit about how you got involved?
Okay. I became interested in the veteran population when I met my boyfriend about 4 years ago. He's a Marine. He's actually currently deployed to Okinawa. He's usually stationed in Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. And while being with him, I've been able to see all the different struggles that veterans go through, service members, and also the disconnect between civilians and veterans. So I really wanted to find a job where I was helping this group of people, and I've really found that with Team River Runner, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And I'd like to say thank you to all of our service members, veterans, everyone currently serving, for their service.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cathie Lechareas with an organization called CAMO, the Center for American Military Music Opportunities. I'm a Navy veteran. CAMO was developed to help with music and music therapy for our active duty and our veterans. We use music therapy for PTSD, TBI. We have gone into Alzheimer's and dementia. So we bring our service members together through music as therapy or music therapy. I'd like to say, shout out to all of our service members serving downrange and those serving here in the U.S.
What is your website address?
It is CAMO, CAMMO music.org.
Hi, I'm Steve Bartomioli from Hope for the Warriors. I'm the director of Team Hope for the Warriors. We are a national organization. We work with veterans in a variety of different programs ranging from clinical care, social and financial crisis with both veterans and their families and families of the fallen, as well as the team, which is what I'm a part of in our sports and recreation programs. Team is adaptive athletics, large races like the Marine Corps Marathon. We also do hunts, fishing, along with a variety of other programs such as transition services for those coming out of the service, whether it be interviews, mock interviews, or resume writing help and things of that nature.
What's your website?
Our website is www.hopeforthewarriors.org, all spelled out. And thank you to all the troops. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Did any of you not give your website?
So Wounded Warriors in Action Foundation is just www.iaf.org. We'd love to have you come visit us.
There's a program we did recently with John.
Right. There is on the Talking with Heroes website, there is a interview with our founder, John McDaniel, and you can check that out on their website. You can also go to our website and check it out too, because there's a link on there.
We also did an interview with your founder, Joe.
Okay. Team River Runner's address is www.teamriverrunner.com or .org, sorry. And Talking with Our Heroes also did an interview with our executive director and founder of Team River Runner, Joe Mornini. So you guys can check that out on their site.
Thank you. Thank you all of you for what you do. I want you all to give your R4 website address.
Okay, this is Chuck again. My R4 address is Chuck at R4Alliance, spelled out, .org.
And our website is www.r4alliance.org. That's if you want to call Chuck. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate you all being here today. Appreciate what you all do for our troops. Once again, I'm Bob Calvert, your host of TalkingWithHeroes.com. And Andy, do you want to just jump out here real quick? Can I just come around the camera here real quick? Come on. I just want to say again thank you to Andy and Ryan. We're going to see them more over this next 2 or 3 days. Without them, this could not be happening. So I want to thank you all. And isn't this exciting, the stories we're hearing?
Oh, the stories are absolutely incredible, as well as a lot of folks are out. They're really excited about the race tomorrow, as well as all the events tonight. Looking forward to hearing the band, and most importantly, bringing the community together. And that's what's, there's a lot of energy in this room, and there's a lot of energy, as you can feel. And the folks with watching this video, I know you're going to feel the energy as well, because basically what you're doing, if you're not able to attend this event, we want to really reach out to you to be able to feel that you're at the event. That's why I want to share the stories and everything that we're doing here.
Absolutely. What would you like to say, Ryan, about what you've experienced so far?
I'd like to say that this is a wonderful event. It will be wonderful to see the race tomorrow.
Great. Okay, well, thank you very much, folks. Again, you've been hearing this on TalkingWithHeroes.com, AmeriStreamLive.com/TalkingWithHeroes. You'll find all the videos there on WorldTeamSports.org. YouTube page, R4Alliance.org YouTube page, our YouTube page, and all of you who have a YouTube page on social networking, you can help get these videos out by sharing them to your friends and your family, the people that follow you, your connections. And so again, shout out to our troops. Thank you for your service. Be safe, stay alert. God bless you. We'll be back with more from the 2015 Face of America Ride.